What's going on, guys? Hopefully everyone is doing well. It's been a while since we've done an upload here on the channel, and today we are going to do a brief discussion on potholes, as some new data has come out on the states with the worst potholes and the cities with the worst potholes. You know, these annoying holes. Take a look at the one in the picture here. We have all driven on roads that have horrible potholes, and we all think, oh man, our roads are the worst in our state. Well, are they really the worst in your state? Let's take a look into that. Starting off here, how does a pothole form? Well, the first thing that happens is water seeps in through cracks in the road surface, collecting underneath and softening the road base. Then water freezes. When the water freezes, it expands and forces up the road surface. Traffic adds extra stress. Sun dries up the water, creating a hole under the road surface. Weight of the traffic collapses the road surface into the hole. A pothole forms where the road collapsed, where from the traffic expands the hole. So these holes get worse, and heavily traveled roads tend to have some very bad potholes. Alright, for what you have all been waiting for now, ranked states with the worst pothole problems for using USA Today. There's several different websites and news sites that show this. And key points: Washington, Minnesota, Michigan are the states with the most pothole problems. Cities with the most pothole woes are New York City, Los Angeles, and Minneapolis. The average pothole car repair bill is $460. The number of pothole car repairs increased by 57% between 2021 and 2022. Take a look at this. Number one is Washington. Now, there was no actual data, so what they did is they used a Google Trends Index. You know, people searching on Google. The more people are searching about pothole problems, the worse a state is. And they found out Washington was number one. Number two was Minnesota. Number three was Michigan. Number 4 is Tennessee. Indiana is number 5. Number 6 was California. Number 7 is New York. Maryland actually ties with New Jersey for 8th place. I find that hard to believe. The potholes are pretty bad in New Jersey, but I cannot say how bad the potholes are in Maryland, so we will go with that. It's a tie. Georgia is number 10, and my state comes in of Pennsylvania comes in at number 11. Of course, there are many other states listed here. You can actually look at all 50 states. Now let's come down and take a look at cities. And this I find to be interesting. Let's go back to page 1. New York comes in number 1. Los Angeles, California is number 2. Minneapolis is number 3. Nashville, Tennessee, believe it or not, comes in at number 4 for bad potholes. San Francisco, California, number 5. Spokane, Washington, comes in at number 6. Yakima, Washington is number 7. Washington, D.C. is number 8. Seattle, Washington is number 9. Kansas City, Missouri comes in at number 10. And then taking a look down here, Philadelphia, where I'm located, is at number 15. But surprisingly, just behind that, look at that, Scranton, Pennsylvania is number 16. And that's really interesting that Scranton would come up over some of the other big cities in Pennsylvania, such as Pittsburgh. You'd think Pittsburgh would be worse. And you can see here, as we go on here, even South Carolina, number 30. Look at that. Columbia, South Carolina is even ranked here for having some pretty bad potholes. And it doesn't go much further south than that when you keep looking here. I don't believe anywhere in Florida is ranked. Look at this. Pittsburgh is actually number 47, which is not terrible. Let's go back to the states for a second, and I do want to show you one other thing. You're probably wondering, okay, what is the best state? Believe it or not, Nevada is doing a pretty good job with the roads because they come in 50th. And when we go back to cities, which city is doing the best job? We'll take a look at this. Topeka, Kansas comes in 50. It is tied with Rochester, New York. And is it tied with anyone else? No, it is just tied with Rochester, New York. And look at that. Anchorage, Alaska is also tied at 50. Really interesting with Rochester, because you would think Rochester would get a lot of potholes, but guess what? They're doing a good job on keeping on top of those potholes. Alrighty, that does it for this video. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up down below. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel down below. And of course, by all means, share these videos with anyone you know. Who knows, maybe we'll be doing another ride-along video again in the near future, or something else with data based on what is going on. Alrighty, I will see you all again next time. Thanks for watching, and have a lovely day.